स्वागत. सुधागड एज्युकेशन सोसायटीचे केआ बांठिया माध्यमिक विद्यालय व NN पालीवाला ज्युनियर कॉलेज नवीन पनवेल सादर करीत आहे शैक्षणिक व्हिडिओ.
Good morning, students. In the previous period, we have studied the types of sets like singleton set, empty or null set, finite set, infinite set, and equal set, as well as practice set 1.2. Now we have studied the remaining part of the chapter first, that is sets. There are some important definitions. We are discuss one by one. First one is that Venn diagram. So British logician John Venn first used the closed figures. That figures are called Venn diagrams. So we study the definition of Venn diagram. What is meant by Venn diagram? Some ideas or concepts of the set are better understood with the help of closed diagrams. Such diagrams are called as Venn diagrams. So for understanding the concepts or some ideas of the sets, we use some closed figures like circle, square, rectangle, etc. Such types of figures are called Venn diagram. So let us study the example how to write the given set with the help of Venn diagram. So we have given the set. Write the set A equal to the elements of set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bracket complete by Venn diagram. So how to write the set given by the Venn diagram? So see here answer. You can draw circle as you like. You can draw square or you can draw rectangle for Venn diagram. And in that you can write like this. Set A is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the elements which are written in the rectangle, that all the elements of that set. Hence we write the given set like this with the help of Venn diagram. Next important point is subset. What is the definition of subset? If A and B are two given sets and every element of set B is also an element of set A, then B is a subset of A, which is symbolically written as B is a subset of A. See here, B is a subset of A. This is the symbolical writening. And read as B is a subset of A or B subset A. So we consider an example for understanding the definition of subset. Suppose we have given two sets like this, A and B, these two sets and their elements. So see here, in set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 elements in set A, and in B 2, 4, 6, 8. These are the 4 elements of set B. So therefore we write B is a subset of A. Why we write B is a subset of A? Because every element of set B, each and every element of set B are present in set A. See here, 2 is the element of B, is present here in A. 4 is also present here in A. 6 is the element of B, is also present in A, and 8 is the element of set B, is present in A. It means that all 4 elements are present in set A, hence B is a subset of A. We can also represent the given set with the help of Venn diagram. See here, so you can draw like these two circles, and in that you write the set B. First you write set B, and then you write set A. So how many elements are there in set B? So you write here set B and here set A. So B, the element of set B write in small circle 2, 4, 6, 8, and element of A are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means that all the elements of set A are there as well as set B. It means that B is the subset of A. It means that all the elements of B are in set A, hence B is a subset of A. Now next definition, that is universal set. Let us think of a bigger set which will accommodate with all the given sets under consideration with is in a general known as universal set, and it is denoted by capital U, and the universal set is represented by a rectangle. These two things you remember, it is denoted by capital U. It means that when you write U, you consider that is the universal set, and when we write it with the help of Venn diagram, you can use rectangle for writing that. For example, suppose you consider country India and state Maharashtra. So what we find here? So Maharashtra is a subset of India, hence India is a universal set about state Maharashtra. You go to Maharashtra, suppose Maharashtra and district Nashik. So Nashik is a subset of Maharashtra, therefore Maharashtra is a universal set about the Nashik. Or you can consider so many examples. Suppose you want to choose a cricket team in your class. Suppose you consider class 9th A and you choose the cricket team about 50 students from that class. Suppose there are 45 students in that class and you choose only 15 students for cricket team. So about that cricket team, the class 9th A is a universal set. So in this way you understand the concept of universal set. Now we study the next important definition, that is complement of a set. What is meant by complement of set? Suppose U is an universal set. We see here universal set, and if A is a subset of U, then the set of all elements in U which are not in set A is called the complement of set A, and that complement of set A is denoted by A dash or A raised to C. It means that complement of A. Both the symbols are used for representing the complement set, and we take the example of complement of A equal to all x set. Complement of set A is a set of all x such that x belongs to U and x does not belongs to A. It means that all the elements in A, U, which are not in A is called the complement of set A. You consider the example. U, it means that universal set, there are 1 to 10 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, and A equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are the elements of A. So now you write down the complement of set A. So you choose their common elements. 2 is here, then 4 you cut like this, 6 you cut like this, 8 and 10. It means that here the set of all elements in U which are not in set A is called complement of set A. So we write here complement of set A equal to remaining numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. These are the complement of set A. So you remember this sentence, which are present in U but not in A. So these are the present here and not present in A. So remaining that numbers are called, or elements are called, the complement of set A. With the help of this diagram, Venn diagram, you write down the element of A. Which are the elements of A here? 2, 4, 8, 6, 10. You write in circle, and remaining elements are here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 outside the circle. That is called the complement of A, and this is the U. All the elements of U are 1 to 10, but you represent these two sets with the help of Venn diagram. So you write like this. Now last point is that practice set 1.3. Practice set 1.3. You take the example number 1. If set A equal to curly bracket A, B, C, D, E. These are the elements of set A. Element of set B are C, D, E, F. Element of set C is B and D, and element of D is A and E. These are the 4 given set. From that we are asking a question like this. Then which of the following statements are true and which are false? So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 statements we have given, which are true or which are false. One example will solve for you. See here. C is a subset of B. So you compare between the two sets C and B. So B and D, two elements are here, B and D, but B is not present in set B. Hence this statement is false, because every element of set C, here every element of set C are not present in set B. Hence it is a false statement. Second one, consider second. A is subset of D. See here, A, B, C, D, E. These are the elements of A. So it means that all the elements are present in D. Then we say A is subset of D. So all the elements are not present there. A is present, E is present, but B, C, D are not present in set D. Hence this is also a false statement. You write here and false statement, and write the reason why it is false statement, because every element of set A are not present in set D. Hence it is a false statement. D is a subset of A. You compare between D and A. What is the elements are there? A and E. Here A and E. It means that all the elements of set D are present in set A. Therefore this is the true statement. This is the true statement. Why true statement? Because every element of set D are present in A. And last one, B is a subset of A. See here, B. C, D, E, F. C, D, E, F. F is not here. It means that B is not a subset of A. Hence it is a false statement. In this way, you can solve this question number 1. 2 sub questions are remaining. You can solve it at home. And remaining part we will see next period. Thank you. Now we can solve question number 2. See here, question number 2. Take the set of natural numbers from 1 to 20 as a universal set and show set X and set Y using Venn diagram. Set X is given you X oblique X belongs to N and X is less than X is between 7 and 15, and set Y oblique Y belongs to N and Y is a prime number from 1 to 20. So you are given two examples and you can take a universal set natural number from 1 to 20 and then show the set X and set Y. So first of all you write both the sets universal set and X set X in listing method. So you write here U equal to one, two, three, four, five, dash 20. Means that set U have the elements from 1 to 20 and X have the element X is belongs to N. It means that X is a natural number between 7 and 15. So 7 and 15, it means that 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. These are the elements of set A. Why we write here from 8 to 14? Because we have given the X is the natural number between 7 to 15. Then we write both the set with the help of Venn diagram. So you can draw the Venn diagram like this. This is the set U and you write here the elements of set X. This is set X. We can use these Venn diagrams for showing the following or given sets. So how many elements are there in set X? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. These are the elements of set X and remaining elements of the set U we write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. It means that the set U is all the elements of set X and U, and this is the set of X which you have given between 7 and 15. So in this way you can show the Venn diagram of the given set X. Similarly you can show the set Y. For that we can also find out the elements of set Y. Y is natural number and Y is a prime number. Y is natural number and is prime number. So you find the prime number from set U. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, etc. These are the prime numbers and these all are the natural numbers also. So you write these two sets with the help of Venn diagram. You consider this rectangle for universal set and this circle is used for set Y. This is the set Y. You write the element of set Y 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. And remaining elements of the set A, set U, you write in this empty place. So you write here 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18 and 20. So in this way you can solve the question number 2. You have given set x and y and set u, and you write both the set x and y with the help of Venn diagram. So you show this type, this like this. This is the showing of set y with the help of Venn diagram. Now go to the next question. Question number 4. Question number 3 is as same like question number 2, so you solve it at home. Now go to the question number 4. See here, question number 4. A equal to 1, 3, 2, 7. These are the elements of set A. Write 3 subsets of set A. So we write here subsets of set A as follows. We can write so many types of subset of set A. So first one is 1, second one is 3, third one is 2, fourth one is 7. Also we write 1, 3. Also we can write 2, 7. Also we can write 1, 7. In this way we can write so many subsets of set A. Why? These all are the subset of set A, because every element of set this A, suppose this B or C, D, E, F, you consider the sets. So every element of this set is in set A. Therefore this set C, right here, C equal to 1. So C is the subset of A. Similarly 3 is also here, so this set is also subset of A. This 2 is also present in set A, hence this set is also subset of A. 7 is present. Similarly 1 and 3, 2 elements are present here. 2 and 7 presents here. 1 and 7 also presents here. So in this way you can write down so many subsets of set A, but you are asking only 3 subsets. So you can write 1, 2, 3 only in the examination, not more than that. So these are the subsets of set A. And remember, question number 6 and 7, these 2 questions are omitted because of the corona or कोविड-19. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, कोविड-19 मुळे आपल्या शिक्षकांना पाहिजे तेवढा वेळ शिकवायला मिळालेला नाही, किंवा आपली शाळा पण पाहिजे तशी व्यवस्थित भरलेली नाही. आपलं शिक्षण ऑनलाईन चालू आहे आणि त्यामुळे महाराष्ट्र शासनाने 25% सिलेबस हा प्रत्येक गणित भाग 1 आणि गणित भाग 2 म्हणजेच अल्जेब्रा आणि जॉमेट्री मधून कमी केलेला आहे. तो तुमच्या परीक्षेसाठी नसेल, परंतु तुमच्या जनरल माहितीसाठी किंवा 11वी 12वीला तुम्ही गेलात, 10वीला गेलात, तर त्याच्यासाठी बेसिक म्हणून तो अभ्यासक्रम तुम्ही स्वाध्यायाने करायचा आहे, घरी करायचा आहे. परंतु तो इयत्ता 9वीच्या आता ज्या परीक्षा होतील त्या परीक्षेमध्ये होणार नाही. या अर्थाने या ठिकाणी 1.3 मध्ये प्रश्न क्रमांक 6 आणि प्रश्न क्रमांक 7 हे 2 प्रश्न तुमच्या परीक्षेसाठी नाही आहेत. म्हणजे नवीन धोरणानुसार फक्त हे धोरण ह्या वर्षासाठीच आहे, तर या धोरणानुसार प्रश्न 6 आणि 7 हे तुम्हाला परीक्षेसाठी नाही आहेत, ते कॅन्सल केलेले आहेत. म्हणून त्यांचा तुम्ही अभ्यास परीक्षेसाठी करायचा नाही, पण तुमच्या माहितीसाठी करायचा आहे. तुम्ही घरी प्रश्न क्रमांक 3 आणि प्रश्न क्रमांक 5 हे दोन्ही प्रश्न होमवर्क मध्ये सोडवायचा आहे. तर अशा पद्धतीने इथपर्यंत 1.3 आपला संपलेला आहे. सगळ्यांसाठी बेस्ट ऑफ लक. थँक्यू.
आपले हक्काचे मराठी चॅनल रायगड ओवी न्यूज चॅनल, सदैव आपल्यासोबत रायगड ओवी न्यूज चॅनल. नेहमी पाहत रहा, लाईक करा, सबस्क्राईब करा आणि बेल आयकॉनवर क्लिक करायला विसरू नका.